name is Elysia English and welcome back to my channel. You can see I'm smiling ear to ear because I'm so excited about today's video. I get to team up with Cricut to show you what is Cricut Joy. So maybe you've heard of it before, maybe you've tried it yourself, but I wanted to introduce you to what is Cricut Joy. Cricut Joy is a really compact machine. It weighs less than 4 pounds and it's mobile. You can take it with you anywhere because of its size. I love the way it looks, really cute on my desk or even on the counter, so I can do fast and easy projects in a flash. Cricut Joy is literally your DIY best friend. And in this video, I'm gonna show you why that is, because I was able to make a bunch of different projects that would get our family organized and ready for back to school. One of the amazing things about this Smart Cut machine is that it can cut 50 plus different materials. So your possibilities for DIY projects are endless. One of the miraculous things about this machine is that you can actually use it on your smartphone on using Bluetooth. So you don't have to have a large computer with you to be able to create quick, easy labels and decals. One of the things that I love about the Cricut Joy Cut machine is that it uses smart materials. So you can actually use no mat, cut and go. There are so many different accessories that you can get to add to your Cricut Joy. Let's get started. Setting up your Cricut Joy is really easy. All you need to do is attach this end of your power adapter to the back of your Cricut. And then plug this into your wall outlet. Since my boys are starting their first day of school at a brand new school, I wanted to do a really cute design that said, saying hello on the first day of school. I'm gonna open up the design that I already created here on my Cricut program. You can see I already have the design already created here, and so I'm going to click make it. Okay? And then I'll be able to choose whether or not I wanna use it without a mat, with a mat, or on card mat. And since I'm using smart materials, I'm going to click without a mat. So that I have the design already here, I'm going to click continue. I'm going to connect your machine by Bluetooth. So at the top here, you're going to see that my Joy is connected to Bluetooth. And you're going to see on your machine that you are lit up at the top. At this stage of creating your design, you're going to pick what type of material. And so I'm going to be using Smart Vinyl Permanent Vinyl. So I'm going to click this middle box here. And then I get to load my material into my Cricut Joy. Program now says that I'm using my Smart Vinyl Permanent and that everything is loaded into place and I'm ready to hit go. Once your project is done printing, it's going to tell you complete and you can click unload and you will hear that your materials comes out of the machine. You can now see that the machine has made these little cut lines for me to be able to weed out using my Cricut tools. And I want to be able to transfer it on really easily onto the pot. I'm going to use this Cricut Joy transfer tape to be able to transfer my image onto my little terracotta pot. I'm going to transfer the image that I created and weed it all out using this transfer tape and the little scraping tool to rub on top and make sure that it's securely connected to the transfer tape before putting it onto the pot. It's a good idea to use your scraper on both sides of the transfer tape. That way you get a nice firm press and also onto a hard surface. Once you're done, you're going to pull the actual transfer tape, which is going to have your vinyl attached, and remove that white film on the back of your vinyl. Now the fun part where you get to put your image onto your creation, and I'm using the scraping tool again to make sure that the vinyl is pushed down really nicely against my terracotta pot, and then I'm going to remove the transfer tape. The next project I'm going to do is going to be a t-shirt for both of my boys, and I'm going to do one on one color and one on the other, and it's going to say game over back to school. And so what I did making this design is it actually looks backwards to you, but what I've done is mirrored the image. So if you're going to do something that you're going to iron on, make sure to use the program to mirror the image. And I'm going to click make it, and I'm going to use my smart materials again, so I'm going to click without a mat, pick my smart iron on transfer paper here. You'll see that the machine will remind you to mirror your image so that you don't print it, so when you iron it on it's not backwards. I'm going to put in my iron on vinyl, and I want to make sure that the shiny glossy side is down and that the matte side is up. So I'm going to load my Cricut Joy. Joy will make sure that I have enough material for the design that I want to put in, and then I'm going to click go. Now I'm going to weed out all of the parts that I don't want in my image on the t-shirt. So using the Cricut Joy, I'm able to do a really neat design on just a basic t-shirt. So I'm going to iron this t-shirt now. I've already washed it, and I'm going to warm up the spot that I want to put my design that I've created, and then I'm going to iron it on using my Cricut Easy Press. So I really want to create a library book bag for the boys for back to school, and so I'm going to use this plain white canvas bag that I've already pre-washed. I'm going to give it a really good iron, and then I'm going to put my design on the front. I didn't have a design prepared for this already, and so I went on and searched onto school designs and found this really cute one that says school stuff that I think I'm going to put on the front of this bag. So I'm going to click that, open it all up, and it's going to tell me approximately how big this design is going to be, and I can always change that if I want to, but this is going to be a project that I'm going to need to mirror because I'm going to use the iron on transfer. So I'm going to click make it. I'm going to use smart materials, so I'm going to cut without a mat, and I'm going to use my smart iron on vinyl. I can use this little button right on the side here will tell me that I can mirror my image. There we go, it's all flipped over now. You can see if I unmirror it and then mirror it back up, I'm now ready to do it as an iron on transfer. If I don't mirror it, then my project's going to look backwards once I put it onto my canvas bag, and I'm going to load my machine. So again, because I'm using the iron on vinyl, I want the shiny part to be at the back and I want the matte part to be at the front. I'm going to load it into my machine. Now that my bag was ironed and warmed up, I put my image onto the bag and then ironed it on using my Easy Press. Once it was all cooled off, I was able to remove the clear film, leaving my beautiful image behind. I want to thank Cricut for sponsoring this video and being able to show you what is Cricut Joy. I had so much fun creating these projects and getting our family organized for back to school. and my new DIY best friend has become my new obsession, and I'm already thinking of all the projects I can do to get us organized throughout our entire house. The t-shirt that I created, Game Over Back to School, I know my boys will surely love because they love gaming. Being able to monogram all of their back to school supplies, like their lunch pails, containers, pencil case holders, is surely going to help us not lose things throughout the school year. I also love the option of being able to monogram things just to make them look custom for our family, not to mention making cute back to school teacher gifts. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out any information of Cricut.ca, I'll put the information down in the description box for you. I love you, and I will see you on our next DIY project.